Yeah.
But there's a chair that they make, they have in any like orchestral studio.
We're live now.
Oh, we are? Oh,
Yeah.
hey there.
Hey, guys. We're hanging and singing. We're talking about chairs.
Yeah.
Teddy Thompson, Kelly Jones, hanging and singing. Kelly with a Y.
Oh.
All others are mere imitators,
girl.
aren't they?
Okay, they sure are.
What's the
We're
alternative?
Teddy with a Y.
Yeah.
I-E.
You don't
There's
know anyone
I.
who spells Kelly with an I, do you?
I do.
Yes.
I-E-E-Y.
Oh, I know an E. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should unfriend these people
Well, I
in
try.
real life.
Yes. Well, what about Teddy with an I? Wouldn't that be?
Ew.
That's so bougie.
No.
No. Yeah.
It's bad enough as it is.
I know when I meet people and they're like, "Oh, is it Kelly with a Y?" I was like, "Do I look like I would have an I on the end of my name?"
No.
Wouldn't do it.
No,
Wouldn't
we
do
got to
it.
keep it classic. It's strong.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. These guys, solo artists, but they came together. Little Windows is the album.
Yes.
Earlier out. When was it out?
April 1st.
April. I was about to say March. March has been my go-to, and I've been wrong every time. Damn it.
Close.
All right. So you also produce artists. So what drew you together?
Well, we met through mutual friends, and I had heard a little bit of Teddy's music, and I think it was his voice that I was like, there's something in his voice that, in a way, like, even though we have very different voices, it reminded me of my own. There's this straddling of pop, but it had a little country sort of flavor to it, which I've always kind of had that too. So I just I thought our voices would sound great. And then we met, and we just started
Oh, he's okay. I could hang out with him a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
How are you spelling your name? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Y. Okay.
right. No.
Teddee. That would, you wouldn't have had a chance.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
Oh,
Teddy
never met
with an
you.
accent. Teddy.
Today. Today. I mean, that's almost the way they say it in your country.
No, it's not. Totally different.
But we digress.
We do. Anyway, yeah, but we started singing together, and it just felt fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And why the style era? Like, was that a spontaneous choice? Did you both have a fondness for this?
Yeah, we weren't trying to make a throwback record or anything,
Yeah.
or make it stylistically 50s or anything, but the songs that we wrote just sounded like classics. So we just went with that, and we recorded it to tape as well and live, so the way that records were made in the 50s, and because it's duets, we had even though it's a girl boy, we had the Everly Brothers as a reference point as we were writing, so it just came out that way.
Yeah, it's interesting. I had the Cactus Blossoms in yesterday, straight up Everly sort of vibe, and I asked them this question: if writing those songs, do you have to get in which I don't think you did. Like, is there a mindset where you're kind of like, oh, this is how the form of those songs work, for them? And they're like, no, we just kind of, we do it. And it sounds like that's what you guys do. You wrote the songs and then followed their lead rather than
A little bit of,
reverse
I think
engineer.
it was a little bit of both, though. I mean, we wrote our songs with another guy named Bill Demain, who lives here in Nashville. And we knew we wanted, like, classic, timeless songs. And
Right.
and there's a form to that, and there's subject matter to that. And so we're aware of it, but once you're in the thick of it, of course, you're like, oh, this feels good. Like, what is this? I think it's both.
Yeah, a little bit of an exercise where you're like, oh, I don't have 64 crayons to color with. I'm only going to use 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It gets things done a lot quicker.
Sure. And your songs are lickety split. 3. You guys might have to do 2 to just fill up. Well, it's a really fun record to listen to. How when it comes off live, like how's it been received? Because you guys have done some touring.
People have hated it.
Really?
Yeah. They've complained almost from the beginning.
I hate it when that happens.
During the
Tomatoes.
show,
They're just
cackling.
Throwing things.
We don't like the tone of that guitar.
yeah.
The kick drum sounds weak.
We don't like your attitude.
This happens. No.
People liked it. Yeah, we did some touring in the UK, and with band, and it was fun because we recorded everything with a small 4-piece band, bass guitars, drums, and keyboards, and we did it live in the same room. And so when it came to touring, we just all we had to do was just play the songs in the same way. Yeah. Often when you make a record, when it's time to go on tour, you think, oh, what do we do about that string part?
Yeah.
Should we pick that, or should we? There was nothing to
reinterpret.
Yeah, it was great.
Right. So do you supplement, because you only have the one record together, when you have a show that's a longer set, do you supplement with your solo work or covers or?
Yeah, both.
Both, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, otherwise it's a 20-minute show.
Right. Exactly.
Again, people
Almost
complain
literally.
about
That's
that.
the whole record.
Actually,
top to
think of it,
bottom.
maybe that's what they were complaining
Is
about.
that what it wasn't enough attitude?
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is. So, and do you then carefully select, this will fit in the same thing, or do you kind of like left field it? Curveballs.
No, I mean, like one of Teddy's songs, "In My Arms," great song. It's in the vein of the songs that we wrote together too, so that fit quite nice. Yeah. And we did this like someone I used to know, like the Dolly Parton Porter Wagner version. Right. That also sort of again like one of these songs that inspired us to write some of our songs. So. I don't know. We thought about it. I don't think there were too many curveballs. I think it felt like a pretty good show.
Yeah, we had you. You guys made a mixtape for us for the Bluegrass
That's
situation
right.
of some of your favorite duets.
Yeah,
and there were a lot of
You're
those.
welcome.
I was getting there. Thank you, Teddy. That was so great. It's on the
me too.
BluegrassSituation.com.
It took me a good 10, 12 minutes.
Did it?
Yeah.
I put a lot of thought into it.
We appreciate that. So but kind of go back to a second, when you were crafting, was the time limit, was that part of the exercise of like, we really do want to kind of keep these to like old school 3 minutes and out max, because you guys don't even make 3 minutes on some of them.
Some of them.
No, they just came out that way.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's lunch.
Yeah.
That too. We didn't want to push it. A couple of hours a day is plenty.
Yeah.
But no, that's how long all those songs are.
Yeah.
And you just when you're writing those types of songs, it just feels like it's finished. And then I didn't even think about it until we recorded them and played the whole thing back and realized the entire album's 23 minutes. And then you go, oh right.
Wait, was
where's
it 23?
side B?
No, it's 27, I think.
Kelly, always letting the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah.
That's me.
We're like that.
Yeah.
So you guys played Station Inn last night here at Americana Fest.
Yeah.
John Prine followed you later. Amanda Shires.
Tried.
Yeah, I understand. That.
Did his best.
He did
Bless
his best. Yeah, I saw some photos. It looked like, he put up a good fight, seems like.
Yeah.
He brought out the big guns.
He looked nervous to me.
Yeah. I understand that.
A little intimidated.
See that? And then you hopped over. I saw you at Cannery with Dory Freeman. You produced her record this year. We love that
Beautiful,
record as well.
love Dory. Mm.
Yeah. So you're all over. What else do you have going this weekend with?
We're doing a
Because you have something tomorrow.
We
Yeah.
have some kind of barbecue tomorrow, which is the British, the English
British barbecue.
No, don't worry. The barbecue is being prepared by American hands only. Don't worry. I think there's some kind of barbecue union in Tennessee anyway. You're not allowed to touch it.
No.
The actual sauce.
Right?
Yeah, they check your passport.
Oh, God. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, if you have a British passport, you did not get to go to the pit.
You were so going to say, okay, let it go. It's called the bootleg barbecue is what it's called.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a bunch of English people playing Americana music.
Yes, which we were discussing is, it's
actually really great.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Speaking of 3-minute songs,
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
You want to hear one?
Let's hear one.
You want to hear one?
I'm gonna clock it and see how far we get. Teddy Thompson and Kelly Jones, everybody.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
I'm ready now.
I see you looking like you're happy. happy, darling, as you are. In my heart, I'm trying to believe you. I can't help but see you, darling, as you were. I wish now was then, 'cause then was when we knew that I was me and you were really you. You walk by laughing with your buddies. I don't see what's funny about a broken heart. I say hi, it's like you don't remember. Can't you be as tender, darling, as you were? I wish now was then, 'cause then was when we knew that I was me and you were really you. I wish now was then, 'cause then was when we knew that I was me and you were really you. In my dreams, we could be together. Everything was better, darling, as we were.
3 minutes.
Dang.
Boom.
Whoa.
Nicely done. I kept thinking, you should do a tour. You guys, the Cactus Blossoms, and Dead Rock West. Do you guys know them? It's a male-female duo out of L.A., Cindy Wasserman and Frank Lee Drennan. Cindy is Mark Wasserman's sister. And they did an album last year that was all Everly covers.
Oh, wow.
But with the male-female dynamic
Very cool.
overlaid. So there's like a little... You could throw on J.D. McPherson if you want a little rock and roll element.
Okay.
Well, you put it together. You just
Yeah.
BGS presents.
Just tell us where to be.
We do these sorts of things.
Yeah.
Love it.
If you're watching, Amy, we just
ready.
got a tour booked.
Be in Phoenix on Friday.
Yeah. All you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Sure.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Do you know what time the Not British?
It's at 2:30 tomorrow at The Groove.
The Groove
Oh,
on the
good.
East Side. If you're in Nashville,
There you go. Good, yeah.
catch that. Otherwise, more tour dates or anything happening?
Yeah. It's over.
No, that's
It's over.
it.
So this is the last thing we'll ever do.
Ever.
So-
We'll never see you guys
Good that you got it
together
down.
again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Down on camera.
You were
Go
here
down
to see
history.
the end of the duet.
We're breaking up. It's your fault.
It's a moment of silence. No, what is next for each and both?
Just I'm producing a record for Shelby Lynn and Alison Mora.
Well, that's
Making a
not a
record together.
bad
It's really good.
combination.
It's going to be great.
They should
Despite my-
sound pretty good together.
Yeah, not bad.
Sisters.
Yeah.
Not bad. And then, I'll do some touring and make another record and continue in the music business
Whatever
until
that means.
until something better comes along.
Good luck with that.
Until I get my law degree and then
Right. And then
Out.
you're out of here.
yeah.
That's it. Then you're really going to have to be on time for things.
true.
It's good you're practicing.
Yeah.
And
okay.
you, ma'am?
I'm gonna make another record.
Awesome.
Yeah, another solo record. But that's I got to schedule in the time for that
Okay.
right now.
Well, Chop, chop.
I know. I'm going to work it out.
The public awaits
I
now
know.
that this is,
Okay. Stay tuned.
All right.
Well, don't stay tuned. You can go and do other things.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
We'll tune back in later.
Tune back in
We'll let
later.
you know. Yeah. And we'll be back at 1:30.